Oh.
Hello, my beautiful viewers. Thank you for the glasses, girl. So today you are gonna be and have the privilege to meet all my diamond beauties and Tanzanite Euros. We are having our first live Zoom community meeting. Community meeting in 2026, and I've got 5 amazing guests that will come and share 5 minutes of inspiration. And then I don't know how far it will take us, but you will also be able to meet some of the diamond beauties and Tanzanite Euros. So welcome. This particular show is sponsored by Nina, and it's all about her amazing summit that she's going to have in March. So I will be back in a few seconds. So just hold on for me. Hold on, my viewers. Hold on. So, my beautiful viewers, this is beautiful Nina, and she's going to tell you all about her amazing summit she's going to have in March. And I cannot wait. There is quite a few of the diamond beauties that is going to be speakers, and we're going to inspire the world. So here is our beautiful sponsor for this show, Nina.
I had a quiet moment that you knew you were meant to do more than just watch the world suffer. You look at what's happening around you and think there must be a better way to lead this world. And there is. A big shift is happening in how we heal, lead, and support the world. We are moving into a new era of global healing where healers are called to lead. If we want to have a better world, we need to heal what's unhealed inside of us. Because hurt people hurt, heal people heal. This is exactly why the new era of Global Healing Summit exists. We are bringing together 35 speakers from all over the world, scientists, doctors, researchers, healers, and leaders, all in one place to share what actually works and what's coming next. Inside this summit, you will understand where healing and the world is heading and how to prepare for it. Learn practical tools to feel more grounded, safer in your body, and calm no matter what's happening around you. And that feeling that you had, that quiet sense that must be a better way, the pull to step forward instead of staying in the background, that's your soul reminding you who you are meant to be and inviting you to step forward into it. This is the new era of global healing. Come and join us now. Have you ever had a quiet moment?
So, my beautiful viewers, my beautiful, amazing community is coming in. We're going to have a dance, and then we will bring you in again. Is that okay, my beautiful viewers? Okay, yeah, I'm going to pause. So hello my beautiful viewers, we had a dance together, and we also I quickly went through our agenda for February, January and the beginning of February, and 2 great events we have in March. So now it's time for our amazing guest, our special guest, to inspire us. We're going to start off with Valada. She's going to spend 5 minutes to give us some of her wisdom. And Valada is one of our amazing experts in the Diamond Beauties group. She's our vivacious beauty expert, and she's also part of the Slim Soul membership. So thank you, my beautiful Valada. And then after that, it will be Michael. So if any one of you have a question, please pop it into the chat, and then all the questions will be answered. I will send it out to my beautiful guest, have a one answer, and then we'll send it out to you. You will also all be added to the E360 show, so that you will have all the details. That's when it's coming through. All the videos will also be in there. So Dr. Michael, I know you're not on Facebook, but I will make sure just for you, my beautiful Dr. Michael, that I will be giving you the information on WhatsApp. So my beautiful Valada, you can unmute yourself and you can share your beautiful message. Stacy, we will be greeting each other in a few seconds. You are welcome to mute for now. So Valada, you are welcome to continue.
Well, hello, everybody. I am your girl, Vivacious Valada Morris from Hartsville, South Carolina. Just super excited about life and just being able to be in this place and in this beautiful space right here. A little bit about who I am. I am a single mom of 3, and the wisdom that I'm leaving with you all today is that it does not matter what it is that you have going on in your life, that you could be and do whatever it is that you desire to do. I started what I do. I share beauty. I am a Mary Kay sales director, and I earned my pink Cadillac in 10 and a half months of being in the business. And one of the things that I did was just allowing myself to work in my joy. And so I encourage you that whatever it is that you're doing, work in your joy. Allow God to lead you in the places that He will have you to go, direct you to the people that He will have you to speak with, and just be in the season of knowing that whatever He has open for you is yours. One of the things that I live by on a daily basis is lose yourself in the service of others, and you will get what you want by default. So how many people are we serving on a daily basis? Not just thinking about self, but how many people are we touching just by finding out what it is that they want, what it is that they could use, what it is that they need? Yes, ladies, put the glasses on, because this is where we are in this day and time. It's not just about who we are, but who can we serve in our authenticity. Another thing that I want to share with you all today is coming from a place of knowing what your purpose is, knowing what your why is, why you started doing the thing that you're doing. Once I got into the position of being a director and sharing with other people, their why became my why, if that makes sense. And so I have a young lady by the name of Angela. Her why was just to be able to take her children to Disney World, to spend some time with them at Disney. That was something that she promised them for years and never was able to do it because she had more month at the end of the money. So sometimes we don't have enough. And so just to be in a place where you can show them how to get the extra, how you can get the extra and have those dreams to come true. And so her why became my why. And just to be able to say that in March of this year, we'll be going to Disney together, that we could go and walk those streets of Disney with her children as this dream now becomes a reality. And so we are excited about that part. But that's a little bit about what I do. I come and I ask God every day just to kind of lead and guide me. One of the things that I've taught my people as I'm training them, get a 5-subject notebook. And in that 5-subject notebook, every single day in the first part, write your gratitude. What are you grateful for? Every day that we are up and able to see a new day is a way to show gratitude to the Lord, to say thank you for waking me up this morning, for letting us see another beautiful day, for starting us on our way, for putting us in the position with other people that are moving and grooving and going to the next level. So we bond and find these connections here. So that's a little bit about who I am and what I do, but that's the wisdom that I leave with you all on today.
Thank you, my beautiful Valada. My beautiful Valada, I have not hacked you, but that is one of my wishes to hack you. But I know you 3 years and you are incredible, my girl, and I love you very much. So thank you for sharing your beautiful message today. I really appreciate you very much. My beautiful Michael, can I give it over to you? So my beautiful ones, please introduce yourself first, and then, give us your wisdom. If there's any questions, please put it in the chat, and I will make sure that all the questions will be answered. Michael?
Hey everyone, Michael LeBlanc. I'm from South Louisiana, so I'm bringing that part of the globe to the meeting. So raise your hand if you've ever just woken up terrified. No good reason. All you did was open your eyes, but there was the anxiety, there was the fear. And part of my work is really helping people kind of go from your head space to your heart space. How do you align with that divine space that I believe is within us at all times? And then how do I rest there? And then how do I manifest my life from there? And so one particular morning, I remember waking up incredibly just, if it was a scale of 0 to 10 on the anxiety terror, it was close to a 10. And all I did was wake up. Like nothing was going on that was really bad, but there was the fear. And a journaling technique I wanted to share is what I call my true self agreement. And so that agreement is one, I agree that there is a true self, there is a divine self, there is a highest self, whatever you want to call that. I just agree. Step one is it does exist. So that's step one. So I made that agreement with myself. And then step two was this divine self, this true self, this space within me has never truly been harmed by anything in life. I've experienced all kinds of things in life, but this particular piece of me, if you will, has never been harmed by any of it. And it continues to pulse, be there at all times. So that was step two. Step three was I set a timer and I was just like, all right, so for the next 10 minutes, I'm just going to journal and I'm going to reach for thoughts that only my divine self, my truest self knows to be true about me, my life in this very moment. And that's the only thing I was allowed to journal. So nothing about the fear, nothing about why I'm scared, nothing to do with that, only journaling from this agreement that there is a true self. And what does my true self know to be true about me and my life in this moment? And I just started journaling, and it's like, first it was just simple thoughts like, well, genuinely nothing like horrible is happening in this moment. All I did was wake up. And then I would write that down and I would just pause and I would center and I'd reach for another thought. Like, what does my true self know to be true? And within 12 minutes, I went from fear to joy. And it was pretty astonishing, but I was curious how I set a timer. My goal was like, I was just going to do this for 10 minutes and stick with it for 10 minutes regardless. But after 10 minutes, it was feeling really good. So I kept going. And really, I stopped at 12 minutes and I was in fear to joy in 12 minutes. So that was pretty profound for me. And it's just your feelings will follow your focus. So for me, the true self-agreement was me deliberately deciding to focus, but focusing in a way that I was aligning with God, my true self, my divine self, consciousness, whatever that is for you. So I just wanted to share that exercise. And I've done it multiple times with myself, with clients as a journaling exercise, but I've also done it before as an audio. So all of your smart devices have a voice recorder on it. And your best guided meditations you could ever do for you are your own voice, because you hear yourself all the time. So you can also do it as a recording and just set the timer, make the agreement out loud, And then just set a time, like I'm going to do this for 10 minutes. What does my true self know to be true about this current situation? If it's a struggle with a person, this person. If it's money, what does my true self know to be true about money? And whatever the topic, it doesn't matter. But the agreement is I'm only going to write or I'm only going to speak from the agreement. When you do it out loud, you will hear when you're aligning and you'll hear when it's not there. So I like the loudness because it allows you to feel the resonance or the lack of. And so that's a pretty good one. And I'm right at 5 minutes, so Sanet, I'm going to stop. And thanks, everyone.
I really wanted to get my big glasses, so just give me 1 second. I love what you say. It took 12 minutes from being fearful to joyful. So here is my big glasses. Wonderful, beautiful. Thank you, my beautiful Michael. So my beautiful ladies and gentlemen and viewers, down below in the show notes for E360 viewers, you will find all my amazing guest details. Please connect with them. I've done almost 700 coffee chats, and in February it will be 4 years. I've met incredible people around the world. So please, also my beautiful guest here on the screen, connect with the 5 amazing guests, because if you don't, you will never know what you're going to miss out. I am the privileged one that I have met all of you except Jackie. Jackie, I don't know you, but I know we're going to have a coffee chat soon. How amazing. So the next person I would like to bring in is Janice. Janice, you are welcome to take the floor and give us your wisdom, my beautiful one.
Thank you so much. Yes, I'm Janice Devo. I'm coming to you from Redmond, Oregon, but kudos to my southern friends on here. I am from North Carolina, and that's why I sound the way I do, but not too southern, just a little bit. But I'm from the South. But I want to come to you and share wisdom on why clarity matters. Now, clarity is power. It fuels your direction, purpose, and confidence. When we're clear, we move forward with intention instead of reaction. And if you've ever traveled, you know that now we have GPS, but I traveled in the days where I had to use a map. And it does matter if you know where you're going, to know where you're going. Without clarity, we default to overwhelm. And if you can show me your hands, how many have been there? Anybody here have been overwhelmed? Okay. And we stay busy but not fulfilled. We repeat patterns that no longer serve us because they're familiar. We say yes when we mean no, and we confuse movement with progress. Courageous clarity is different. It is the willingness to tell the truth about what you want. And even when that truth feels uncomfortable, bold, or bigger than you think you're allowed to want. Before we look ahead, we have to look inward. And kudos on what Michael was just sharing. I'm a big time journaler, and I encourage everybody to do it. If you haven't, get going on it. Reflecting inward is vital. And that means reflecting on what has worked and what didn't. The quiet inner nudges we've been ignoring. It means noticing the space between who we've been and who we're becoming, and allowing ourselves to name that evolution without judgment. Recently, I watched a movie, and one of the lines that caught me was, the hardest character to play is yourself. And that was such a good line. I thought it is so true, because it's about an actor, but he did say at the end, the hardest character to play is you. And from that place of awareness, we begin shaping what's next. Now, in this year that we've just stepped into, 2026, you want it to feel, what do you want it to feel like in your work, your relationships, your energy, and your life? Not just what you want to achieve, but who do you want to be while achieving it? We need to look at who we want to be. And clarity turns insight into direction. It helps us define the identity we're stepping into and the priorities that support that version of ourselves. It brings focus to what truly matters, and just as importantly, to what no longer does matter. Make sure you're in alignment with who you want to be. I've learned to listen to my gut more than ever in the last few years, and it pays off. But clarity requires courage. It really does. It asks us to choose, to release what no longer fits and commit to what aligns. Even when letting go feels uncertain, this is where intention becomes action and where real change begins. The result is a living, breathing vision and a clear statement of where you're going, who you're becoming, and a simple roadmap. There we go with the map again of what to start, stop, shift, and strengthen. So you don't drift back into old habits when life gets busy, because our brains will take us there in a heartbeat. And the belief I want you to carry with you today and beyond, that is to tell yourself, I get to choose who I become next, because courageous clarity is the bridge between where you are and where you are meant to be. So be brave in your choosing and step out into those uncomfortable places. I tell clients all the time, you've got to get out of that comfort zone and get out of that comfy chair sometimes to be the real person you're meant to. I love Sanet. Thank you. Oh, that's fantastic. And I do have a podcast, I didn't mention that before, called Courage, Confidence, and Connections, because it takes courage to be on your authentic self, is the best way to say it. It takes courage. And if you don't know who yourself is, how are you going to be that? And I don't know how long I've gone. So, Sanet, how's my time?
You've got 1 more minute to go, my beautiful one.
I'm faster than I thought I was. Okay, guys. Who in their life, by a show of hands, has had to face some real difficult stuff and you didn't know you were being courageous at the time? Right. What I have found about courage is that in the middle of circumstances and difficult situations, you don't know you're being courageous. Looking back, and that's why I tell people to journal, because when you look back at what you wrote, you go, I do not know how I got through that. And I've been doing that lately. I've been going back and reading old journals going, that was a lot worse than I thought. I have no idea how I got through it. I just don't know. And I would say the best thing you can do for yourself is to keep, write every day a little bit, like Michael was saying, write. You'll be able to reflect back and go, I've really grown, and you can be proud of yourself. You can be proud of who you are and where you've come from. So I love to take people from where they were, where they are now, and where they want to go to where they want to go. So
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, my beautiful Janice. And I love that because to be clear, you need to be courageous for that as well. So I love that. And I had to bring out the alien glasses because, that is a big statement. So I really loved it. So thank you, Janice, for that.
thank you.
My beautiful Paul, now, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if the men is going to hear Paul's voice, but for the ladies, just hear how beautiful this man's voice are. So, Paul, not to put you on the spot, but you are welcome to start.
Sanet, thank you so much. What a wonderful opportunity to be here. And I'm going to hold that just for a moment because it's part of where I was going to share. I'm Paul Brent, and I am a connection expert, and I am an energy captivator, a beautiful title that was given to me by my blessed friend Sanet. On our first connection, we had a conversation and trying to discover who I am and how I can serve in this community. And again, it's such an honor to be here. And of all of this, I am a law of attraction trainer. I'm a professional communicator. I'm a professional master of ceremonies. And I just love to get involved with people and bring the energy of a room from, oh, this was just what it was today, to something like, wow, I'm on the edge of my seat, right? So I'm holding it off because I've got this alter ego that comes into my head when I get into this realm. And that's where I want to share today about moving the spark that we all have. Janice was talking about being authentic, right? We always play small for fear that other people are going to say something about us, or that the situation might not go the way that we want it to. You know what? That's called life. I don't know anything really about the other people on the other side of this screen right now. Every single one of you has a magic part in you, and every single one of you has done something that you would hang your head in shame at. Believe it or not, that's called being human. And the sooner that we can acknowledge that we're all equal at that level and hold no judgment against anyone else, because for me to hold judgment on you opens the door for you to hold judgment on me. And right there creates this big limit on where we're going to go in life. So I like to think that if we could just look at ourselves inside and say, what do I want to be? Where do I want to go? What spark do I have in me that just wants to boil out and become this powerful thing? So here it comes. What I will encourage you to do when you're walking your life and you think you're having that tough day, you wake up in the morning, Michael mentioned, do you ever wake up and have a bad day? You wake up in the middle of the night traumatized from something that's just got you going? Valada was talking about being a success so fast and helping other people do it. Well, that's where the power is bringing other people up. With that, you'll naturally come along with them. But sometimes it takes that spark to catch the kindling, to catch the other fire, to add that. And then how many of you ever made a fire before? So you got to really nurture it. You start with just a little bit at a time, and then you put some big stuff on, and then and then you might even have to blow on it, fan it for a little bit, some hot air. So when we take this hot air, and you need really a great motivator, great story for yourself. When you hear a speaker or someone being introduced onto a stage, onto a platform, did you ever listen to the announcer? One of the best things that I ever did was listen when Ed McMahon and the professional commentators back in the day, Bob Barker's Wheel of Fortune. Bob. Okay, there it was. Because here we are. Inside of me is this voice. There's this guy that likes to come out and say, hi, everybody. It's Paul Brent with you live on location. We are on the Power Hour connection with everybody that's present. That voice is in me. I don't know if it's, alter ego, whatever, one of those titles that somebody would want to hang on you, different voices that come out, multiple personalities. That's the one. But whenever it is that I find myself feeling down or that it's not quite going the way I thought it should, I bring out the announcer. And I start to talk about all the gratitude things that I have going on in my life right now, because you know what? That did happen, but I still have this. And I've got this to look forward to. I've got a list of friends. Well, I can count them on one hand, but at least I still have a hand to count on, right? There's 100 different ways that you can put a spin on things to create a positive energy. And that's where that spark comes in, is only you can do that for you. I can build an energy out here. I can put it all together and bring this up to a level where everyone's going, oh my God, I got the whole seat, but I'm right on the edge of it. I don't need to have that all the time. I just need to know that I can draw on it for myself when I need it. Because I can build you up. I can blow sunshine up your wahoo all day long, if that's what you'd like. But you're still going to walk away going, well, what he said was probably true, but I'm going to just keep beating myself down here. So until we release the fact that you're in control of your world, and any other person who feels that they have the right to judge you should be the first one to throw the stone. Pick it up. Hold on to it. Build your castle with it. Show them that you had the power to do more. And that's all it really does for me to understand, and I want to share it to you. It is as simple as the choice to see the light from the dark, to eat an apple over a chip, to put on your shoes and put on your slippers. Everything comes down to a simple choice. You can choose to be just a small spark in the background, playing along, playing kind, making everybody else happy. And I suffered with that one for a long time. I'm a recovering people pleaser. I would do whatever it took to keep neutral ground and everybody happy. But my spark wasn't burning. What it took for me was to stand out and be different. Be me. Make my presence known. And I encourage you to all do that, because that's all you've been really, again, looking inside. Where's your support voice? Where's the one that thinks you're a superhero? And I know you've got one. Even if you have to go back to way when you were wee little, it's still in there. It was just all the other people talking to you, shutting it down. Bring it out. I love you, and I support you 100%. This is a family built to do this. And if you need help, reach out to any of these people that you see here, because every one of them is an expert in their own world. One of my podcast up and coming, it's called Paul Brent's Wisdom Well. I've lived a long life and I've done a lot of things, which gives me a lot of expert experience and wisdom. Knowledge is power. Applied knowledge is actually power, because knowledge is just knowledge. And when you go through it and experience life, no one else can take that away from you, because it's your life. You walk. If they were there with you, they have no idea how strong you are. Their story might be somewhat similar. Everyone likes to do that. Well, this happened to me. As soon as you start your story, they like to take the throne. Own that throne. That's your hot spot. And walk your walk and be proud of who you are. Because everyone is just a person. No one's got more power over you than what you give them. And I think that's probably the life-saving thing that I ever had, was the only people that have power over you is what you give them. Own it. Rock with it. Thank you for this opportunity, Sanet.
Wow. My beautiful one. I think I put all 4 glasses on. Wow, Paul, thank you for that. I really loved it. It's the power you gave to others to do that, to control your life. I loved it. Thank you so much. My beautiful Erica, are you ready for us? You are welcome, my beautiful one.
So, oh my gosh, this has been amazing. I'm so inspired already. I am Erica Ristovsky. Here in Spain is late, but I feel all bubbly and energized with all this inspiration. So thank you all. I am an intuitive soul connector, and this title was bestowed by the beautiful Sanet. I am a psychic medium and ascension guide, and I help people around the world to break from the emotional struggle and awaken through their true potential, through intuitive guidance and high frequency. And today I wanted to talk about heart-led living and why it's so important and how is it going to transform your life. Have you ever felt that you're living someone else's life? Raise your hand. Or fulfilling others' expectations. I was too for many, many years, and I grew up in a very dysfunctional family back in Colombia. And somehow within my heart, I just knew that that wasn't the way of living. I just knew that that wasn't normal. All the gossip, all the drama, all the things that I was like, I don't want that to happen to me. So how could I do that to others? So it was a long journey of recognizing who I really was and understanding that when we connect to that aspect of us, our heart, that part of art that we are all born with, that connect us to the divine, that connect us to our essence, that is genuine, that is passion, that it has values, where we really dive and connect to it, we experience life at its best. When we put all the noise of other people's expectations, projections, other people's desires for us to accomplish, that is freedom. It's not selfishness. A lot of people say, oh, but that is selfish. It's not selfish, because what is loving to you is loving to others. And if you are fulfilled and you are full of love and compassion towards yourself and towards others, it's just like the universe responds. Everything, your relationships, things that you attract to your life completely change. And yeah, I mean, unfortunately, sometimes you need to let some other people go, but that's part of the process. When you really understand who you are on a soul level, on a heart level, and really following that heart, really following those deep desires within you, you are completely unstoppable, because you become more authentic. And I have a really easy tip for you to ponder on every day. I do quantum energy, and I do ask a lot of questions. So one of my favorite questions is, what lights me up? What lights me up? And what would my soul would like to create? What my soul wants to create, because the human, the little human, wants to put the checklist, right? It's like work, doing, right? Like things that are like do, that are so heavy and so dense. But if you ask deeper questions, like what my soul wants to create, it's like it's bubbly, it's joyful, is different. And I invite you to ponder on these questions on a daily. And as some of you already mentioned, journaling is super important because that's how we really get to make inventory of our life and how we really get to understand ourselves on another level. Another practice is to start practicing say no. Sometimes it feels like uncomfortable, and that's not the real you. But to honor yourself, you need to start having some sacred boundaries, because otherwise everybody's gonna pull you, take from all the places, especially all of us in this space. We are givers by nature. We are in service and contributing to one another. So we are naturally like this. So it's part of our I call it energetic hygiene, to see how you're feeling, to see where you're giving too much, when see where you're not honoring yourself, because those are important information for you to start setting some boundaries and practicing saying no, even if it feels uncomfortable. Because it's like you're training that muscle right in your brain, like new neural pathways being created because you operating from a different pattern. As Paul was saying, like he said, I'm also a recovered people pleaser. Growing up in a dysfunctional family, I was always the peacemaker, and being so empathic and so intuitively, I was taking on everybody's baggage, like bring it on, I got it, I have it, I can carry it, until I became completely sick and depressed. I was diagnosed with depression in 2010. And I just refuse to take medicine. And I say something's gonna change. So my change was really starting creating my life from my heart and following my heart. And it has transformed me in the most beautiful ways. And I know that I run out of time, but I wanted to do something energetic with you that I teach all of my clients, and it's to breathe from your heart. So on the heart, we also have a very important energetic center that is connecting us to the higher chakras and to the lower chakras. So I invite you to, just for a few seconds, just breathe in as you have a balloon inside of your chest, and that is your heart center, and expanding it in all directions. Sometimes we have it all constricted and small and tight, expanding like it's growing like a big balloon, and it's growing bigger than your chest. Big as you can possibly imagine, bigger than the room. I know that sounds like a lot, but energetically, we're expanding our energetic field to be more of us, more connected, and the unified field of all that is. We are very interconnected. So the more we spread out, instead of being constricted, trying to protect ourselves from each other, we are connected. We are love. Expanding your field, expanding from the center of your chest. That's big. Good. And coming back to yourself and just noticing if you feel, this is a weird question, but noticing if you feel that you have more or less space in your body. And that's who we are. That's the real us. We are love. And we are meant to live heart-led lives. So thank you.
Wow. My beautiful Erica, thank you for that. I must just tell you, when I opened my expand and I expanded to all of you, I literally had to touch my table, because I've got one of those tables, because I felt like I'm going to fly, I'm going to go up. So I had to make sure I'm not going up and you see my feet or something like that. So thank you so much, my beautiful guest, Valada, Michael, Janice, Paul, and Erica. Thank you so much for your wisdom. I will be coming back to you for our next part, is to find out when you will be doing your masterclass as well. So I cannot wait to come and talk to you about that. So my beautiful ones, I just wanted to let you know that on E360, the show will still go for another 8 minutes. And then it will be our show that will be the full show on my YouTube channel, but not on E360. So I would love to, is there anyone that would love to ask a quick question before we're going to introduce, each of you are going to introduce yourself, not more than 2 minutes, please, everyone. So if there is a question for my beautiful guest, anyone that has got a question? Okay. So then we're gonna start. I just quickly want to mention, my beautiful viewers, if you would love to connect with any of our Diamond Beauties of Tanzanite Heroes, please go to Diamond Beauties Forever, Facebook group for women, and Tanzanite Heroes for men. We actually have quite a few ladies that have joined us out of E360 world. From the viewers that have watched our show, have joined the Diamond Beauties. Currently, no gentlemen as yet, but I do believe out there in E360 world, you will love us and you want to join us men, and you are so welcome. If you want to connect with my beautiful guests, please go down below in the show notes, and you will have their elevator pitch as well as their connection point. So my beautiful girl, can you please introduce yourself, and then we will be going to Christiana, and then to Laura and Cindy, and then Dr. Michael, and then I will call out the rest when we go along. Gail?
Oh, I would be happy to. Thank you so much, Sanet, for this opportunity in this community. It's just fantastic. So, hey, everyone. Gail Craft. I am a Mrs. Potts on Friday afternoons. Do come join me for a cup of transformation. I am an alchemist, an international speaker, spiritual guide, author, and I empower people to just find their true self and tap into their energetic energy. My work really reveals how energy shapes reality and how conscious awakening begins with inner transformation. Your energy, your creation, your power comes from your thoughts and transmutes to your words, which actually transforms into action. We are all energy, and what I'm about is tapping into that and using that to your advantage. Thank you so much, Sanet, for this opportunity.
Wow, thank you, my beautiful girl. Christiana?
Hello, I'm Christiana Carr. I'm from Peterborough, Ontario. Your friendly, freaky ass, sweetgrass, water medicine woman. How I introduce myself on the Daily Crumb is a little show that I do about self-care. I've written a little book called Begin Within, which is what we've all been talking about. And that's where, when I've been journaling and putting my stuff in there and the little poems, and it was a little poetry thing there. So that's my first little book. And I'm working on a little show that might be coming out there soon. Going in and talking to people about relationships. And I want to get out there and talk to people in the streets, in the malls, just wherever, young, old, couples, single, and talk to them about what's the most important relationship in your life and those personal relationships. And then it's just starting to get down to those deeper meanings, because really the most important relationships is with ourselves, with our source. And then it goes from there. Because like you said, nobody going to know you if you don't show you. And how are you going to show you if you don't know you? So thank you. That's me.
I love that. I love it. My beautiful Laura.
And Christiana is also a Mrs. Potts.
Oh.
Her Miss Potts on Wednesday. So Laura Cross, Fairgrove, Missouri. And, I love Sanet and this whole community that she has built. I met her through E360 TV because I am the host of Mindful Mondays with Laura Cross. Everything for me is about creating a judgment-free, holistic community where we can help come together, provide connections, collaborations, and provide resources and education for people. And I'm also the owner of White Sand Self-Care. So one of the things I love to do is to use the AO voice scan, because everything is frequency and energy, to help you to identify what the root causes of your discomfort or disease, help you remove toxins from your body and your homes holistically, so that you can just spend more time doing the things you love and less time in the doctor's office.
I loved it. And then there's quite a lot of ladies that have gone on to your beautiful show, but there's also men. So please, my beautiful men, connect with Laura. Her show is amazing. Dr. Michael Laura is on LinkedIn, and Dr. Michael Alexander is on LinkedIn as well, or WhatsApp. So Dr. Michael, please put both of your WhatsApp and LinkedIn details in for Laura or for anyone to connect with you. Thank you, my beautiful Laura. Cindy.
Hello, hello. Yes, Sanet. Thanks for calling on me next. So I'm Cindy Eddington, the owner of Tranquil Heart Wellness. I'm a writer, speaker, transformational life coach, and holistic healer. And I like to work with women who are navigating the aftermath of divorce, letting them know that they can actually rewrite their happy ever ending, because I've been there, I've done that, walked through all of those different stages of what it's like to be a single parent, what it's like to go through the financial issues, what it's like to lose your sense of self and have to really rebuild from the ground up. So I really like working with women on that level, and that's probably it about me. So, and continuing to learn and grow, and I love this community, and thank you so much, Sanet, for creating this container for all of us. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, my beautiful one. And Cindy is also a Mrs. Spots for Friday. Nina?
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Sanet, for this beautiful community. You have amazing, amazing people in our community. Thank you so much for bringing all people together to share the message and inspire people. So my name is Nina Magric. I'm a founder of Healing Millions, on a mission to bring peace and healing to the world. And I'm also having amazing Healing Millions community, and Gail, Cindy are also part of that amazing community, organizing an amazing summit, a new era of global healing to really bring new discoveries about healing. We have amazing scientists, researchers doing really sharing everything what they discovered, working on research, breakthroughs, and I'm so excited about the whole opportunity to bring healing and peace to the world. Thank you, Sanet.
Thank you, my beautiful Nina. And Jackie just let us know she is at her workplace and she cannot come on camera to introduce herself, but her details is in the chat. So please just have a look at Jackie. So thank you so much, my beautiful Jackie. Dr. Michael Alexander, please introduce yourself. You muted. Thank you, Laura.
And there's a point to being muted. And that is sometimes we are so busy listening to ourselves or making ourselves heard that we don't hear the world and the universe around us. And sometimes that's very, very important. Some people have said in a dismissive frame of mind, I'm a people pleaser. That means that you're connected with other people. And perhaps that's a good thing. My specialty is connecting with people and helping them connect with themselves and grow. Be pleased not with what they should be pleased with, but with who they are and with who they can be. Because that really is the thing we should all be looking for. What pleases us, what will make us be who we should be, and fulfill our own dharma. That's what I insist on doing for other people, is helping them become who they should be.
I loved it. Thank you, Dr. Michael.
Our connections are in the chat.
Thank you. Dr. Michael has put his connections in the chat. So just remember, Dr. Michael is not on Facebook, LinkedIn, and WhatsApp. My beautiful Maria, you muted, my beautiful one. And then Christina, and then Kenneth, and then Ted. Yes, Maria?
Hello, my name is Maria Stavropoulos, and I'm a life coach for Cagden Water, which I started a couple of years ago. So
Thank
yeah,
you.
that's what I do.
Thank you. And Maria, tell the ladies and gentlemen where you're from.
I'm from Australia, Sunshine Coast.
Wow.
One of the most beautiful places in Australia.
I can occur because I visit Susie there and I just loved the Sunshine Coast. So my beautiful ones, Erika and Nina and Coach Eve is now gone. I don't see her. So for us, it's very late in the late in the evening, very late. And then for Maria and for Neta, it's very early in the morning. So thank you so much, my
Definitely.
beautiful Maria. Christina, can you introduce yourself, my beautiful one?
Hi, everyone. So nice to be here with all of you. Hi, Sanet. Thank you for this beautiful community. This morning, Mrs. Potts started again after a 3-week break, and I had like a bunch of these lovely ladies joining me. Thank you so much. It's really, if you haven't been, come to one of our Mrs. Potts. Mine happens to be Monday mornings. But like I think almost everyone here has one. So beautiful. So I'm Christina Heike. I'm the founder and CEO of Soul Science LLC, where we heal emotional trauma at its root through science-backed and soul-aligned methods. And I'm working with a very special technique called New Decision Therapy that's based on a laser sharp forgiveness process. And you might wonder, laser sharp and forgiveness doesn't really go with each other, but it totally does, because it's not the fluffy, everything is, forgiven and we love each other. It's a very sharp, laser sharp tool to really release the blockage on a cellular level that we carry from generations and childhood. And I believe those are the ones that keep us from being connected and in our hearts and expressing really who we are, all the things all of you so beautifully also talked about, right? So I have zeroed in on that and help people to release those, to really step into why their soul came here.
Thank you,
Glad to be here with all of you.
Thank you, my beautiful Christina.
Oh, Sanet has coached me, or is coaching me, for my book, The Cycle Breaker's Gift. So if anyone needs an amazing, inspiring, and supportive book coach, Sanet is the one.
Oh, so. Thank you, my beautiful Christina. My beautiful Kenneth.
Hello, everyone. Sorry I was late today, but I'm here from New Jersey. I'm the owner of Resilient Warriors Martial Arts. We're a martial arts organization that specializes in teaching special needs students and people with disabilities. We focus on what you can do instead of what you were told you cannot do with my customized martial arts program called Unbreakable. Thank you.
Thank you, my beautiful Kenneth. I wanted to get the sunglasses, but the B one just fell down. So I just wanted to say, I will put the sunflowers on. Thank you for what you are doing for so many kids and showing the adults how special the kids are. And congratulations on your big reward that you receive as well. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. My beautiful Ted, I love all your postings on Instagram. So just continue, my beautiful one. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, it is a pleasure to be here. Happy New Year. And I am a financial choice architect. Whoa, how about that? Author of about 5 books on money behavior. And I want to thank you, Sanet, for giving me a forum to talk about a huge, dirty little secret that's endemic around the world. And that's doing bad things, bad decisions, bad choices with money. It transcends race, ethnicity, cultures, but it's also the common denominator of a modern society. We have to learn how to do it. Unfortunately, the traditional way we deal with money is not working. It's analogous to me teaching you how to drive by giving you an engineering manual, a YouTube video, and throwing in the gears and saying, good luck. It doesn't work that way. What I focus on is behavior, money behavior. And I am the subset of everybody's business. You may not know it, but money is critically important, but money from a behavioral point of view. That's what I work with. That's what I help people understand, to understand and identify their unique money temperament, their money values, and then align to move in the direction that gives them peace of mind in their chosen lifestyle based on how they have a behavioral relationship with money. So this is going to be a good year. Hope to help you achieve what is important to you.
It's going to be an amazing year, my beautiful Ted, and especially for you as well. My beautiful Julie, and then Natalie, Deborah, and Netta. So, Julie, can you introduce yourself, my beautiful one?
Sure. Thank you so much for having me, and greetings, everyone. Happy New Year. I'm Julie Diaz. I'm a certified health coach, an herbalist, aromatherapist, and I published my first book just a little over a year ago, Conquer Hashimoto's, which is how to achieve remission from autoimmune disease, shrink thyroid nodules, and avoid surgery, which is what I did. And I also was a co-author with Sanet on the book Soul of a Diamond. As a health coach, I help people with thyroid issues and many other issues as well, like skin issues. And that's like my biggest passion. I've been into holistic health for like 35 years. And I do everything from energy healing, herbs, nutraceuticals, red light. I'm always trying something new and I love it. There's so much help, hope, and inspiration in that field. There, you can't just start with the doctor and end there. You got to explore and take control of your health. And that's a big message in my book, is to help people take control of their health and realize that they can get better. And then they can get even better than that. And then they can like stop getting colds and flus like forever. And that's what my masterclass is going to be about, coming up next month, February 25th, where I'm going to teach people all different kinds of ways to get your immunity so strong you don't have to worry when you're next to someone that's coughing anymore. Wouldn't that be amazing?
It's going to be amazing. I cannot wait for your masterclass in February. So thank you, my beautiful Julie. I love you. I love you. My beautiful Natalie.
Happy. Thank you so much for having me, Sanet, and great to be with everybody. I feel stuffed full of all the wisdom, just incredible. So I am an author, and I just released my Audible book. And so between two projects, it's 11 years, and I really feel like I'm kind of bridging the gap of a huge cliff, the void, and going through a transformation at this point and needing some fine tuning and putting the work in. So right now I am doing a fundraiser to help people who can't help themselves. So in trafficking, domestic trafficking and human trafficking. And it's actually a fun silver draw, a fun auction, and helping others can be fun, and we can get what we want. So it's not really about giving much at all. It's really about you getting. While other people, the biofeedback of freeing a family or just helping somebody that's been all tied up in a negative way to be free is going to be just a huge explosion of positivity in our lives. In my life and anybody who partakes. Yeah, thank you for allowing me to speak.
Thank you, my beautiful Natalie. Will you please put in the chat if people would love to take part of your fundraiser, because there's so many gifts that there is to be won. So please just put it in. My beautiful Deborah, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, thank you, Sanet. Hello, everyone. My name is Deborah Robin Meck, also known as Diara, and I'm a singer-songwriter and author. I'm also an education specialist focusing on integrated health and wellness. And what that means is that we get to take all the work that we do, seen and unseen, and we get to bring it into mainstream education so that our children grow up learning about what's available to them. So I'm so blessed to be here and in this amazing group and feeling so fulfilled. Sanet, many, many blessings. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you, my beautiful Deborah. And she's also our Mrs. Spots for Thursday. So thank you for that, my beautiful one. My beautiful Netta, please introduce yourself.
Hello everybody. My name's Nita White. I'm located in Perth. I run an online business. I come from a place of love, soulful alignment. I teach people personal development, to be their true self, people that are stuck, people that just don't know which way to turn. I'm an international public speaker. I'm also a water snob. I teach people about the differences between tap water, bottled water, and hydrogen-rich water. And I am so, so grateful to be here. I'm so grateful for this space. I'm so grateful for this group. And I absolutely adore everybody here. I've just had the most amazing morning. It's 4 a.m. in the morning, but I have loved every second of it. Thank you so much, everybody.
So can you hear my beautiful ones? It's 4 a.m. in the morning. Can I just tell you, my beautiful Netta, since I have changed over to hydrogen water, I cannot even can tell you how much my skin, everything is just how amazing it is. So thank you so much for that. And then Netta, I want to say thank you for all the beautiful people you are sending to the Diamond Beauties. I really appreciate all of you. So my beautiful ones, I want to say thank you so much for being here. And I want to say you are all amazing. And except for Jackie, all of you I've met personally. I love all of you with my whole heart. And then if Deborah is giving me permission, I would love to play her song of hope. Are you okay? So if you're ready, my beautiful one, this is beautiful Deborah's song. Just let me quickly go there.
A cup of hope.
Can you hear?
You need. A cup of hope. Do you believe? A cup of hope. We all receive. A cup of hope for you and me. A cup of hope all across the land. A cup of hope from hand to hand. A cup of hope for all to see. A cup of hope from you to me. Hope is a rainbow promise in the sky. Hope is a...
Wow, incredible. So my beautiful Deborah, please in the chat put in the link. I know you are asking like $2 for this whole song, but it's incredible. $1. And to put it on this platform, you have to ask some money, and she asked $1. So please put it in there if anyone wants to download a beautiful song. It is truly incredible. I remember clearly when I heard it the first time, I cried because hope is so beautiful. And my beautiful community, seeing all of you, seeing all your posts, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will be having some news in the future as well. Beautiful news that a lot of you will love. But for now, if I can show you this, it's plastic. But when I bought it, I thought it's not plastic. I thought it's going to be glass. But this is a stain, like a stained angel wings with a heart in. And when I saw it the first time, I thought, wow, this is my amazing community. And when I received it in the post, I was a little bit disappointed because I thought it was going to be glass. But anyway, so this is all for you, my beautiful ones. Thank you so much for being heart-centered earth angels. And I know we can change the world through our love for each other and for the community and for other people around us. So from me to you, I love all of you. And here's my kissy. Mwah! Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Sanet.
Bye. Heart hugs.
Goodbye,
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
We'll see you all again.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.
Sanet, can I just have 1 minute of your time?
Yes, you're welcome, my beautiful. Bye, Chris. Bye, Maria.
Hi, honey.
Hello, my beautiful one. How are you? Can I just drop my table because I needed to sit down after that meditation from. Oh, genade, there you are. Yes, my
potato.
I took potato. Oh, I love you so much, my beautiful Natalie. Yes, my girl. How are you?
I love you. I love you, Sanet.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm in a reconfiguration mode, and that's okay. It's coming. It's a lot of moving pieces, right? It takes time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you had quite big projects. Remember your audio was it's a big thing. My audio is still not ready, and I was like, I've done all the recordings, but it must now come together. But
Yeah, it's so much more emotional. It's so much more emotional than I imagined. No, yeah, it's just really weird, and that's okay. What do I want to say? So first of all, thank you for coming. Thank you for your love and my Zoom. Thank you for your donation. I would love your little write-up of what it is. If you could send me a little write-up with your bio of what you're donating, its value, and a picture.
I forgot about it because
okay.
Actually wanted to do a page for you, just for you, and I forgot about it. I'm so sorry.
You don't need to. You don't need to. You can just send me. You just send me your photo you want used, a description of what your 1050
yes
soul branding, whatever
yes
it is.
yes
Your magic, your sparkle, and the cost. Missy was also asking about author interview. She has lots of authors, and she's wondering if the author interview is still available, and you can tell me a price. And I told her I thought the price would be more because you've had sponsorship drop off.
Yeah, so
but it's worth it.
We're gonna start soon. I also wanted to go to ask you, but when you said to me you need to do all your financial things now, so I didn't come to you at the moment, and I will be doing that a little bit later to have you as a co-host as well. So currently I am I am waiting for 3 people to come back to me to find out, because I cannot have the host come for free. They need to support me, because last year, I think I told you, I cried that one day. Remember, everything came on my shoulders, and I could not afford the author show anymore. So I now asked 3 other people if they would love to be a co-host, but there will be a small amount that they need to pay every month, and the $30 because they're getting discount. And I have got 1 person said yes. I'm waiting for the 2 to come back. I only did the presentation last week, so it's not too long, but I wanted to start soon. I wanted to start actually in February because I don't want to lose the concept of the show. So I actually have done all the how to get your information on the pricing. I think it's $250, but everything is on there because you can upgrade and be in the magazine as well. So I will send you the link. I didn't send the link out as yet because I was waiting for the one gentleman and one lady to come back to me. And then when you are ready and you would love to be a co-host, will you come back to me? Because I have one space left, but I didn't give it out to anyone. When you're ready, I will be asking you to be a co-host on the author show, like a permanent co-host, not coming in. You will be a permanent co-host. But I had to wait.
Wow.
When you're ready.
Probably like a couple months after the auction, because it's my expectation the auction is going to raise plenty. And then I'd love to be able to like just pay like a year. You know what I mean? To give you like a year.
Yeah.
And
Because
then that would be a nice buffer, right?
yes, it will be wonderful because that was one of my promise I made to myself the day that you were there for me to talk to you, because I was so upset when I could not afford the shows anymore. And all Krista and Gail back down also. And remember, I told you I don't know what I'm going to do, and I said to you, I know everything is going to be okay, but at the moment I have to stop. And you talked so beautifully to me, and you prayed for me that day. And after we put down the phone, I looked over at the sea because I was on the 3rd floor. And I made a promise to God and say, God, as soon as I can do this author show again, you will be the first person that I will be asking if you would love to be a permanent co-host. And then last year you let me know that you let not me but everybody know that your husband, with the finances. And then I thought, okay, because I only started last week to send out it, and the one spot is still open for you when you're ready.
You're so amazing. I love you so much.
I
love
wanted you
so
to
much.
start there, my darling, because in the future I will be wanting you to have your own show. But I wanted you to start there with being a permanent host so that you can see, what I'm doing, so that there's a consistency, so that when you're ready, you will be able to have your own show. And I know this is going to happen soon, sooner than I was thinking, to have the Your Voice TV network ready for my amazing diamonds and Tanzanite. But I wanted you to start there, just to let you be in a company of all of us and not be alone, and do that and have all that things for you currently, because there's quite a few things that you still need to complete. And you know that there's another book also coming, your own solo book that needs to come out again. And that will be a fast book. It's not going to take you 10 years. So,
Oh my gosh. Yeah, things are, there's some big pieces happening. So Lord, I thank you for my beautiful friend. I thank you for just your anointing upon Sanet. Lord, I just thank you for just inpouring of finances, and inpouring of energy, divine connections, and people who just believe in her and in your vision that's coming to life through her, Lord. So we just thank you, angels, for just bringing them in and protecting you and protecting the grandchildren and keeping everybody healthy and long life and beautiful legacy in Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name, amen. And my beautiful Lord,
amen.
May He also help Natalie with all her amazing funding and everything she is doing. And I know that everything is happening because of your love and your grace. Amen. Thank you. Natalie, I feel terrible. I forgot. I forgot. I written it down, but I forgot. So I promise you, I will
Nothing.
send it to you tomorrow.
There is nothing to feel terrible. The timing is perfect. I've been not well for a couple of weeks. No energy, blah, blah, blah. The timing is perfect. It's fine. Don't feel bad.
I will do it tomorrow because my power is going to go off in 3 minutes.
Okay, bye.
No, my husband already brought the flashlight for me for in case.
Bless you, husband. Bless you, husband.
I will.
Bless you, honey.
Thank you, and bless you, and bless your husband as well, my beautiful one. And thank you for taking us to the trip to Las Vegas. I was like, and seeing what you have eaten on that photograph. So thank you, my beautiful one. Thank you.
There is more. I will share more because there's more. Yeah, right? Show more. Enjoy.
I love you. And I still smell of you every day. Look here. Natalie. I love you, my girl. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, honey.